Hey guys, TapDawg here with Little Alchemist Helper, and today I just wanted to do a quick run through, well, I say quick, it'll probably take a while, but a quick run through of my heroics now that we have these changes and kind of show you what my strategy is and how I'm playing it with the changes to being able to swap your elementalist type midway through each of your games. So let's just go into it. So I'm going to first go to my edit deck, make sure I'm on my right deck, and I'm not, so smart thinking on my part. This is my arena deck, but I'm actually going to go over down to my heroics deck. I have about 178 cards in there right now. Want to double check. There was a card I was working on. I don't think yeah, I'm working on Underground. I still need a little bit more health before I add that to my deck. So we're going to go to Adventure Mode. And actually, before we do, I'm sorry, I want to look at one more thing. Yeah, I'm going to start with Healer on here because at the very beginning it's pretty easy to play. And so before I begin, I just want to tell you my strategy. And this is seeming to get me about to where I used to get before they made the changes in Heroics. But my strategy is to be on Master Healer until I get to about 100 health. And then I swap over to Master Elementalist. I stay on there till I get down to about 50 health. Then I repeat the process and go back and forth until I either run out of turns, or I should say run out of cards, or I run out of health. Usually I don't run out of health anymore. That's not a problem since this change. But let's just dive right into it. So I've already played once today. I'll just show you how far I got this time. It was 175. Now, normally I get somewhere between 175 to 195. It just depends on the draws. So I'm hoping I can at least get to 175 this time. If not, that'll be a bummer, but I'd like to get even higher, 185 or 195. I haven't got that high, haven't got to 195 yet since they made these changes, but maybe this will be my first time. Alright, so I'm going to click Begin Trial. Now, I like to start as Master Healer because that's going to get my health up quickly, and I also look for in my cards, I like to try to get a final form card out pretty quickly, or at least have a full health bar, especially since I'm trying to get to 100 as quickly as possible. So, I'm going to keep this hand. I can probably one-shot Anna if I use the Wizard and Love together as Cupid. Oh, actually, I can't. I forgot. I don't. I'm so used to using Master Elementalist, and you get 10 health taken off right away. But since I don't have that, I can't use that. All right. So then, let's see. Do I want to use Fairy Godmouse? Oh, let's use Dragon Fairy because that should kill her. Perfect. All right, and I'm going to stay as Master Healer. Continue on through here. I should probably put this higher so you guys don't have to look in the back of my head the whole time. I'm playing on my phone. I just got a brand new phone. You can see my old phone behind me here. I just got the iPhone 8 Plus, so I'm very, very happy with it. I'm going to redraw. I like to redraw just because I can. I don't know. With this hand, I don't want to use Water Serpent yet because I don't like using my Onyx cards this early in the game, so I'm going to combine Prehistoric with Wind. Get Pterodactyl. And then let's just use the Wonderful Chin. Okay. Still have a lot of health left. It's not enough to kill it in one turn, so I'm going to use this guy. I don't really like the reflectability, so I'm just going to play this guy as is. Oh, that should work. Okay, I'm going to hopefully kill him. Yes, I'll kill him, and I have a full health. So this is good. This is a double good for me. So something that differs between how I play the arena and how Mr. Anderson plays it is I like to actually use my Final Form Absorb cards on my first turn because you can sometimes get an extra little bonus if you do that. So let's see if I get this or not. I'm going to click Continue. I'm going to click Redraw and hope for an Absorb card. No luck. Alright. Well then, I'm just going to I want to get his health down as quickly as possible because he is a elementalist, so he's going to be attacking me. So the sooner I can kill him, the better. So in this case, I'm actually going to use my Onyx card because that's going to help me kill him that much quicker. And I'm almost to that 100 level, it'll probably be the next person that will get me there. Alright, so I'm going to do one more turn with Master Healer, so I'm above that 100 point threshold, or the 100 health threshold. And then I'm going to swap around to Master Elementalist. Click Redraw. Alright, I can work with this. And I'll use my Barbarian. So kills take a lot longer with this new version because I'm not doing 5 damage each turn. Instead, I'm healing myself for 5 health, which I think is a good swap. I'm not going to complain about that. And then, I think I'm just going to use my chin and not use its ability. Okay, so now you can see I'm above 100 health. So what I'm going to do in order to swap from Master Healer to Master Elementalist is actually click the back button instead of the continue button. And I'm going to go back to my deck and swap it for Master Elementalist. Now this is going to do 5 damage every turn to my competitors, and also do 10 damage the very first turn of each round. So you'll see right now Leopold has 60 health, and I'm going to redraw, and his health will go down to 50. And then when my turn starts, his health is going to go down to 45 before my attack begins. So 45, and then I attack him for another 15, so he's down to 30 health now. Ooh, I think I'm going to use that combo. And then I'm hoping I can do 14 damage. Perfect. So now I'm going to heal a little bit. And I killed him. That's always a nice little win-win when you can use your final form to kill them and gain some health back at the same time. Alright. Gonna keep going, and I'll probably speed this up a little bit so that way you don't have to keep watching me do the same thing over and over again. So I'll just speed through this till I get to the spot where I have to change back to my Master Healer. Alright, we're going to stop here because this is where Xanthar is. Now, Xanthar is usually where I start to see more of the attacks happen. So you'll see he's going to draw his 3-card turns very quickly as compared to the others. And like he just got 2 right now. And in addition to that, he's also going to use his final form. So he just pulled 3 that turn. So after 2 turns, he's completely full. So he's probably going to do an attack this turn. What I've found is actually it's pretty useful to just use my bomb shelters on these attacks because usually it's just a healing card like that. So I've done 3 damage to him, but sometimes it's a reflect. And sometimes it's a double the damage type of a card. So I've actually found a good use for using my 0 attack cards because they just give me an extra turn, I do a few damage to him, and usually they protect me from getting one-shot KO'd. Anywho, as you can see, he'll fill up really fast quite again. It's a miraculous thing how fast he gets up there. So he'll probably fill up again right here. And I'll do the same thing. I'll use my Space Ghosts to block. Looks like this time he didn't attack, which is fine. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Oh gosh, what do I... I'm fearful to use that one, so I'm going to have to use this guy instead. So he's going to do 15 damage to me. But I survived it. I'm still around 100 health, and I'll keep fast forwarding now until I need to swap again. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that after I play this hand, I'm going to have to change my type again because I'm down to about 62 health, and Vera came up as a elementalist. So let's watch this hand and see how it plays out. Alright, so she's probably going to use an attack against me right now. In this case, I'm probably just going to use my 3126 here. She doubles her attack to 36, so I get 10 damage taken to me. I'm beneath the 50-point threshold now, so there is a high likelihood that I'll probably swap out my type after this turn. Oh, bummer. I'm going to have to do one more attack. Hot dog. Don't want to lose you. Okay, this is a shame. I have to use my dragon. Alright, so I'm down to 37 health. So that means I need to change my turn again. But as you can see, I've lasted quite a few rounds since my last switch, which is pretty helpful. That way you can stay in a rhythm, continue attacking for a while. But again, it all depends on who your opponents are. If you get a string of elementalists, then you might have to swap back and forth a lot more regularly than I did right now. So I'm going down, switching Master Healer, and going back to the game. And my first match now against, oh gosh, what's this guy's name? Francois or something? I don't know. It's going to give me 10 health. It is Francois, alright. I'm going to redraw. Okay, so I get 10 health. That was not a good redraw for me. Doesn't do anything, so I'm going to have to use Bridget. But I think I'm going to use her in this way, because again, I'm trying to get up my health. And I didn't think I'd have much use there. Oh man, this is not a good hand. Look at, I've got almost all bronze cards, and then I have my hammer, which is the worst onyx card I have, and it doesn't combo with much. So I'm going to have to use Sun and Undead and hope he doesn't. Oh, of course he does. Okay. So he might combo this right again with another 1-2 punch, so I'm kind of worried, but I'm going to use my Koala. Okay, thankfully he used he used his defense card, so it was kind of a draw there. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Zombie Tank. This is a new combo I just got. That works out well. I don't think Water Serpent's the other one that gets very few combos. But thankfully Hammer combined together with Superhero to make Thor. Alright, so I've got another turn here where he's going to use one of his specials. I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to risk it and use Hydrabot. That was a good call on my part. Alright, so he's got 19 health left. Now, I could use my Raging Gamer and kill him. You know what? Let's not. Let me see what I've got here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to. Okay. So, all around it was okay. I got maybe about 15 new health. But I'm going to have to keep doing this for a while to get up. So, I'll see you guys when I have to swap again. Alright, I think I'm going to swap back to my Elementalist. I don't think I'm going to get much further, probably only one more turn. Unfortunately, I'm running out of cards. I got too many of the healers back to back there. And when I'm a healer and they're a healer, it just is a card waster. And so, unfortunately, I think I'm only going to be able to get through one more, maybe two, which means I'll tie up to 175 again. Anna being green is actually my favorite. It's the easiest one to take care of. Also, it's helpful that she is pretty weak. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll just be able to beat Anna, and that's about it. Alright. Yeah, because I'm going to be out of cards here. So I'll beat Anna and I'll get to about 165. And this is what I've been discovering since this change is because I can't use my Master Elementalist and then use Absorbs when needed because of the fact that the game's completely unpredictable now, you're left with not being able to get as high as you could before. But overall, I think it's a good change because, again, it's not just spending an hour or 45 minutes or whatever it might be, mindlessly clicking the same buttons over and over again, and then damage controlling when you get low health. Instead, it's, okay, I'm at a lower health, so I need to switch to healer. Okay, I'm at a higher health, now I can switch back. And I'm sure with time, we're going to find out where that standard level is. Maybe it's not 100 health, maybe I only need to get to 75 health and play between there. But I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative at first, and seeing what works best before I tweak it back and forth. So anywho, let's finish this up. My sad, bitter defeat here against Albert, which is ironic because that's the character card I use. And finally, Mr. Bear. And as you can see, I'm no more cards, so I've been defeated. And that's it. I'm going to say no thanks. And I'm down to 210 now. And I'm done. So anywho, I just want to show you guys how I play it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have better ideas or suggestions. And that's all the time I have for you. This is TapDawg with Little Alchemist Helper. So long.